We have been exploring how to use branded templates with Copilot. In the first three episodes, we have seen the simplest method. Then we used Microsoft Starter template in the second part. If both the methods didn't work, we learned how to customize the template from scratch using Microsoft guidelines. And in this part 4, we are going to learn how to put these templates in a central place so that all users have access to them. You need to have SharePoint admin permissions. So let's go through this step by step. Of course, all the links are available in the description. Have a look at them. We need a place to store templates for PowerPoint and also for Word and Excel. So we need a SharePoint site. Create a simple standard SharePoint site. In that SharePoint site, you need two different libraries, one for templates and another for brand images. These are standard document libraries. The important thing is in permissions, all authenticated users means all users except external users should have read permission on these. Now we have to use PowerShell. It's important that you use Windows PowerShell and install the correct SharePoint module. The link is in the description. Connect to the SPO service and then use this command to add the document library as organizational templates library. We also have another library for images. It is very important to check the syntax of this command and make sure it has the Copilot searchable option. If you don't have that, that means you are using the wrong version of SharePoint module. Run this command to set it as the image library and in the same step also make it searchable by Copilot. Confirm that the libraries are properly set by running this command. Now we need to go to M365 Admin Center. You have to enable the Brand Center. So go to Settings, Org Settings, and Brand Center. It'll already pick up the SharePoint site which we have already created, and it'll also give you the Brand Center URL. Copy that, go to the Brand Center, and here you should be able to add fonts and colors as per your brand guidelines. Next, we have to customize the PowerPoint templates as I have explained in the earlier videos so that Copilot can utilize them properly. Now we need to put those templates as proper POTX files in the organizational template library. Once you do that, everyone benefits. So if I go to File New in PowerPoint, I will see my organization name and all the templates for PowerPoint centrally deployed. So even without Copilot, this is how you distribute official templates to all users. And exactly the same method works with Word and Excel as well. Now, add brand images as we have discussed before. In the image library, Microsoft recommends that you have at least 1000 images, but start with whatever you have and make sure you tag them and put some metadata so it's easier for Copilot to search the right images. And finally, it's time to see how to use all this in PowerPoint Copilot. So create a blank new presentation, click on the Copilot icon, create a new presentation. I'm going to choose short length, it's a demo, and here I'll ask it to create a presentation about smart art. But wait, where is our template? So click on change design and you should see your organization and the templates which I have deployed in our organization templates library. So I'm going to choose one of them, select design. Now when you ask it to generate slides, it will generate the outline as usual. But what is the special part now is at the bottom, you will see image settings. And by default, it will only pick up Microsoft stock images. But we want it to also look at our brand library. If you only want it to look exclusively with your brand, then use this. But generally, you would prefer to have both. So now I'm going to ask it to generate slides. So at this stage, Copilot has properly created design template as well as access to your image library. So it will generate much better PowerPoint presentations. For the sake of completeness, let's mention two more places where brand kits are available. In Copilot Create or Designer Experience, if you click on More, you will see brand kits. Here I can create my own brand kit defining logos, colors, fonts, images, templates, and brand voice. Similarly, inside Clipchamp Video Editor, we have brand kit. You can create your own. Here also you can have logos, colors, fonts, images, graphics, and more stuff. You'll have to create these three things separately. If you know how SharePoint branding can be directly brought in here or vice versa, do let me know. If you found this useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, try it out, and share it with everyone around you. Thank you for watching. See you soon.